Okay, so let us have the last set of the review tests. So let us continue the discussion. Hopefully, you are going to come up or to be ready with your test for the next day, my dear students. Okay, so before we are going to continue, please click like and subscribe. Option 3 is the answer. So we're almost done. So I think we have more to go. Okay, so if R varies directly as S, so what does it mean? This is a combined variation because varies directly and inversely as the square of U is the given. So let us have the mathematical statement first. So this is R is equals to, let's work first with varies directly as S. So that means to say that the constant is being multiplied by the s, and it says inversely, so you have divide that by the square of u. So you have to be careful of the word square of, because most of you no will tend to forget that there's a word square or there's a word also square root. So always read properly, analyze properly the statement. So the square of u is this one. Then, so let us substitute this given in order for us to find S. So, let's work with R, which is 2, and our K is unknown. S is 18, and U is 2 squared. Okay, so for us to find the value of K, what we need to do is to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of the number beside k. So again, what's the purpose? For us to find the value of the constant. So the reciprocal of this is 2 squared is 4. Okay, then over 18. So that's the reciprocal. Then 4 over 18. Now, we are ready to cancel the number. So we have 18, 18, and 4 is being cancelled. So what is left here in the right hand side is only k, and 18 are divisible, 18 and 2 are divisible by 2, so this will become 1, and this will become 9. Okay, so our k is 4, 9, or we could write this way, pwede na siya, just the same. K is equals to 4, 9. Teacher, are we going to get the decimal? No need. So fraction is just enough, no? So let us solve for the value of s. So let's go back to the original equation, which is r. But this time, we have to change the k into 4, 9. So 4 times s. Since 9 is in the denominator part, so we have to put it below. So 9 u squared. So let's substitute. It says here u is 2 and r is 4. So we need to find s. So u is 2. R is 4. Okay, so 4s over 9 times 2, then squared. So this is s, don't forget. So we need to um, apply the cross product for us to find the s. So, okay, like that. This one also. So what will happen? This is 4 times 9 times, we know that 2 squared is equivalent to 4. So we'll just write 4 is equals to s. So we have to retain the s here, and we're just going to place 4 below. Why is it s is not being transferred in the denominator part? It's because this is the quantity that we are looking for. So we just retain s in the left hand side. So now we are ready to use cancellation method. So cancel 4 and 4. What is left is 9 times 4. So therefore, our s is equivalent to 36. Okay, and the answer is the first option. Now, okay, so let's continue with the next item. It says that P varies directly as Q and the square of R are and inversely as S. So this is an example of a combination, no? Or a combined variation. So this is P is equals to, it says varies directly as Q. So means say we're going to multiply the constant with the Q and the square of R. Then it says there inversely as S, so therefore we are going to divide both sides by S. Okay. Since we are looking for Q, so therefore we have to apply the cross product, cross multiplication. Okay, so that would be PS. Okay. So PS multiplied together, since um QR squared is located in numerator and it says that we have to drag them down, so they will be located in the denominator part. So that would be QR squared, okay, is equals to K. Now we are ready to substitute P, which is 40. Okay, change that into 40 and P, then S is 6. After that, we have to divide the value of Q, which is 5. Then the value of our R is 4. So 4. And don't forget that it is squared. Now, let us find the K. So we can apply divisibility rule in here. So we can cancel 40 and 5. They are divisible by 5. So this will become 1 and this will become 8. No? And as you can see, 8 and 4 are divisible to each other. So we can also cancel that. So 8 is being divisible by and also 4. So, or shall we say, this is much better if we're going to rewrite, no? So, let's rewrite first. 8 times 6. Then, 4 squared is 16, right? Is equals to K. Now, let us apply again the divisibility. So, I rewrite them for you to check properly. So, 8 and 16 are divisible to each other by 8. So, this will become 1 and 16 will become 4. Rather 2, sorry. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Then we have 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3. So therefore, our K is equals to 3. Now, let us substitute the K in this equation. So we have P is equals to 3. Then Q R squared. Then over S. Okay. Correction. So that is S. Look at, you are asked to find the Q, but here is it is P. So what we are going to do is to find first the formula for in finding the Q. So let's apply again the cross product multiplication. So what happened? We will be having our P and S to be multiplied together. Since the arrow says it goes down, so we will just retain the Q in the right hand side. So let the 3 stay in the denominator together with R squared. Then it is equals to Q. Since our formula is ready, let us substitute, no? So our P is 35. So let's put 35 here. And our S is 3 over 3. Then our R is 7. So let's write there 7 squared. Now, we're almost done. Let us apply again the cancellation method. As you can see, we have 3 and 3 are the same, so we can cancel them. Now we have 35 and 7 squared. We are aware that 35 and 7 are divisible to each other, so they are divisible by 7, so I will cancel 35. This will become 5. Since I already used 7, the other 7s, it says 7 squared, so there are two 7, so I could put this one as 1 now because na-cancel na ang isang 7. So what is left is 5 over 7. So that is the answer for our Q, which is the first option. Yay! We're almost done. Okay, so I think this is not included. Let's delete this one. Let's proceed to the next question. It says now, if y varies jointly as x and z, we need to find x, no? If the given is is 20, x is 10, and z is 15, okay? So we need to find x when y is 18 and z is 6. So before we do that, let us have the mathematical statement. So varies jointly, therefore, all we have to do is multiply the x and the z with the constant. So remember what I've told you, that varies jointly is just a multiplication, or we just simply get the product of the constant, no, with the other two quantities, which is the x and the z. Since we are looking for k, so we have to divide both sides, no, both sides by xz. What's the purpose? For us to find the z. So that's what a k rather. That's why we are going to divide both sides. No. After that, we can cancel now x and z. So what is remain is k is equals to y over xz. So we are ready to substitute the given equation. So we have y is equals to 20. So you put there 20, substitute, and our x, okay, our x is 10, then our z is 15. Okay, observe properly. As you can see, our numbers is divisible to each other, the 20 and 10, no? So this is divisible by 10, so this will become 2, and 10 will become 1. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So what we have here, what's left is k is equals to 2 over 15. So you don't need to change them into decimal. Just okay if this is a fraction. Okay, we can change that into decimal later on. Okay, so let us use our previous previous mathematical statement. We have y is equals to, since our case 215, so we have to place 2 in the numerator part multiplied with x and z. So where do we get again 2/15? That's the value of our k. No? So now let us find out. It says here we need to find x. Oh, it is x, but look at it is y in here. So let us find out first the formula of x for us to find the unknown, or find the value of x. Okay, so let us use the cross product again. Okay, cross multiplication product. So that will become um, 15 is being multiplied to y. Let me change this one. Okay, so 15 multiplied to y. Then all of them are divided by 2 and z. So get the product of 2 and the value of z later on. And in the left hand side, what will remain is x. Again, we do not drag x in the denominator since we are looking for x. So now let us use the formula. I mean the given. So y is 18. So you put there 15 times 18. Then z is 6. Okay, z is 6. Take note of that. So 2 times 6. You observe clearly that our number has divisibility of, no? For example, 15 and 6, they are divisible by 3. So it's up to you which number you're going to pair up. So for me, I would like to pair up 18 and 6 since they are divisible by 6. So 18 divided by 6 is 3 and 6 divided by 6 is 1. Okay? So 15 and 2 cannot be simplified. So all you have to do is multiply 15 times 3, that is 45. Then over 2, which is x. Okay, now we need to find 45 and divide by 2 since the choices are decimals, no? So let's divide 45 by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Then subtract and bring down 5. 5 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. So we need to add 0, append 0 in there, but don't forget to write the decimal point. Then bring down 0, so you have 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So if there is a decimal here, so you have to put a decimal point in the quotient part as well. And place 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So we already come up with our answer, which is x is equals to 22.5, and that is the first option. Okay, so hopefully you understand how it is done. Okay, now I think that's the last one. Okay, so I do hope that you've learned out of this. I'm so thankful for your time for watching of this one. So please like and subscribe.